Hello Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I am Karo. We are going to perform for the end of July 2025. We are going to see the love energies for this time, and please keep in mind that we have an ongoing Mercury retro in Leo, which is quite revealing, I have to say. In order to eliminate some tension of this particular celestial transit, I want to bring my Deste cards to explore these energies, and this is to simply to be aware and to better navigate the current celestial weather. Now, before starting, I want to mention that these are general readings, and you can watch these videos for your sun, moon, or rising sign, or what works for you. For me, all okay, and that's it. So Cancer, for the end of July 2025, there is a beautiful energy here. Okay, so we have a feminine energy domineering all the reading, which is talking about divine timing is at the feminine's especially service, and you may be quite inspired about your love life. You may be guided through insight and even some maybe spiritual signs, things likely to become more meaningful for you. You are picking up the signs from the environment and making a meaningful total in your mind, and finding maybe emotional clarity in your situation, which can be a push for healing when it comes to love. It can be a realization about what love can really mean. So there is this sacred energy. It is really like opening the hearts here. Now, what you gonna solve with this emotional clarity then? What is coming into your awareness? Maybe there has been a lingering confusion for some Cancers out there. This confusion has led emotional stagnation, and this has created a scene where it was very difficult to see the bigger picture, and that's why you were indecisive. There was emotional fog, or maybe procrastinations, avoidance, but of course, as a Cancer, you have been building these emotions. Emotions just couldn't find the clear outlet. As you were building these emotions, maybe it felt very early to even communicate that, even with yourself. So this has led the avoidance of communication and maybe delays, especially when it comes to emotional closures. And this has like made you, of course, Cancer archetype. What is this? This is, we have the castle energy. In this position, it feels to me like Cancer, it was a time for you to wall up. And here, as you find your actually clarity at the beginning, now you're gonna all solve these energies, but this may also create a situation where you're gonna protect maybe a child protect a particular vulnerability. Here there is a security element. You have been so much searching for clarity. As you find it now, you are emotionally detaching yourself in a healthy way. But of course we shouldn't let this to become an emotional barricading for you. And also you may find someone becoming emotionally guarded, not letting others in. You may finally understand the reasons behind it. This may help you to solve some trust issues, or even, which is the most scary thing for a Cancer, the fear of being hurt. So there are some situations you analyze, and I think you're gonna decide what you're gonna truly allow in and not. So this is going to be an important time. Plus you can also develop that empathy for another person. Now we have here this little girl energy, the youthful femininity energy, the daughter, the beginnings, inner child, a child in our love situation. Maybe there is a child to consider as a priority, but this can be also our own inner child healing and our relationship with youth or feminine energy. And this is, I think, going to be so much highlighted when it comes to return to that emotional purity, because here it's, to me, feels like a big purge, like you wanna return to a state. You wanna return to a state, that emotional purity, that hope, let's say. And in Cancer, if you can really use this end of July energy, you can feel again that longing to feel safe, adored, emotionally nurtured. So this is going to be, I mean, these longings may help you to manifest someone. And these are the priorities which is going to open up a new romantic sphere maybe in your life. And it may really invite a person in. The person though, okay, Dare. Now this person, okay, this energy can be, how to say, it can be worked on, because here there can be, you may witness some thoughts of someone which is like overly pessimistic, but you can really like this person. And maybe this clarity you find can help you to also enlighten this masculine energy here. Like the way that you process yourself can really make a person's path more open, less stressful, less intense, because here this man in your life maybe, which is going to come with a new romantic sphere, they are very passionate, but they may go through these rapid shifts, and they can come to your life like a storm. It can be very bold, intense, but they don't know like there is a bit lack of direction in their life, and that's why they may a bit hold back, but your clarity can help them to find expression, rather than being internally conflicted. They can really solve out this. You don't have to do anything, you just need to concentrate your own clarity. You are not fixing or changing them, you just be in your own light, and this is influencing a person to act better, to take better decisions. But this person may feel first like very indecisive, blocked, maybe someone who disappeared but they can reappear again, this time trying to find more emotional consistency to your life. But you are already like shedding a lot of light to what has been, what you have gone through so far. So if this person is very much overwhelmed by their own emotions, and if they are unable to communicate them clearly, if they are like have this fear of emotional depth, they may now they have a chance to be and act more at peace, like more mature. But the problem here is that you know, if this person may be they just don't disappear, they stuck, I see them being stuck. They want to reconnect, they just don't know how. The idea here is that, again, when you shine a light to your own emotional clarity, and if where necessary you can also put boundaries, but enough to also open them up to express themselves, and keeping that newness, they will be quite attracted to that energy, because a third energy really shines a light to everything here, and that's a very good card to have. Yeah, we have, I think, someone who is a bit holding back. They just need to express, and they will get a lot of inspiration from you. You super need your own clarity and state that. And they will see how they can act through that clarity, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. I will speak to you in the next readings. Bye for now. By the way, if you have your own personal questions, you can always find me in my live streams called Karo is Answering Your Tarot Questions. If you don't know how those live streams work, please check the description box below. See you there, and take care. Bye bye.